Okay, fast forward 9 days. I am 9 days into Deribot, and this is Deribot, the exchange. You can kind of see where my available balance is at. The equity that I have, 0.0096. I started with like you've seen in the video just a second ago, 0.0091. I started with 93, excuse me, and it's only reason it is down right now on the available balance is because I have an open order, which is in the red. But the bot is churning. It's doing what it's supposed to do. And honestly, the only reason why I haven't had any more returns is A, my balance is tiny. And B, when I started out, I started with smaller orders, $2 orders, because I wanted to just dip my toe into it. I don't want to go crazy. I'm testing it out, see what happens. Like I told you, if I get wrecked, I get wrecked. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I want to test it out. I want to see what it's all about, give it a fair shake. And if it's not what I hoped it would be, I'm going to let you know. And that way anybody can be aware. So learn from my mistakes on this. And what I've seen on it so far, if you can see here, down here in the order book, it has some open orders here. It has 4 longs here set up, and they're staggered to catch candles. And it has a short set over here in case it catches a candle on the rise at 7,550. So if you've done any trading before for a while, you would kind of understand what it's kind of trying to do here. It's trying to catch candles on here, and which I like. I like this setup here. Honestly, it's kind of how I trade. I do a few different things, which I'll go through in a video in the future with everybody on how I trade. And it's just what I do. You may not like it. It may not be your cup of tea. That's fine. I wouldn't want you doing what I'm doing anyways. Honestly, there's other people out there to follow to do stuff like that, and that's why I didn't start out this channel originally with content like that. I'm not I'm gonna chart this for you guys and give me a coin, let me show you where it's gonna go, and I'm the chart whisperer or something like that. I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna claim to be that. Because if things go sideways and they go the wrong way, which they always do, stuff happens. I don't want somebody coming back and saying, well, remember the time, right? Playing that little game with me. And it's not that I'm afraid of that or anything like that. It's just that the space is full of that. Every video you see on YouTube is, Bitcoin's going to 10,000 tomorrow, and this person or that person, this guru said this, that guru said this, and McAfee said we're going in the tank, or we're going to a million, or whatever his claim is. Everybody's doing that. Everybody's saying the same thing. I want to do something different, something unique. I wanted to show you some things, what the blockchain's all about, some things that you can utilize with the blockchain to increase your holdings and have some fun with it and entertain you along the way. That's my purpose. So let me get back to the bot though. Kind of went off on a tangent there. And so it also sets up some stops here, so you can see how the orders were staggered, right? It has a bunch to long staggered, and it has one short on here in case it hits a certain threshold that it's thinking it will. And then it sets up stops for you to watch for you. The liquidation price is always really extreme, really low. I've seen it to the extremes of, like, right now it's at nothing. But I've seen it to like $900 or like $3,000, and hopefully we don't get some crazy wick that goes down there. And believe me, I've seen it happen before. If you've been in this for a while, for more than a year, you've seen some crazy things. And if you haven't, be prepared, be ready. You've been warned. Things happen, and they happen in a flash with the crypto market, and that's why a lot of people like it. That's why a lot of people like to get in here. They like the thrill. They like the excitement. It could go sideways and get ugly really quick. If you could see all my orders here in the book, that have all been filled and stuff. You have the trade history. This is an order history, and then you have the trade history, right? Gives you all your info right here, the quantity of it, size. You see they're up $10, $10. This one's actually at 50 because I like I told you, I increased it. These are all from the other day. No, they're from today. Yeah. So you can go back in the order book and you can see it takes out the fees and all that, and it shows you everything. It's been churning quite a bit of orders. I mean, if you can see. So I could imagine if you did pump in a little bit of coin into this, I could see this thing making some nice change if you pump some more into it. And that being said, I'm pumping some more into it. I'm probably going to double my holdings on it, see how she handles it, see how the orders go in, what happens to it. Okay. Deribot.info is how you find where the bot is at. Has a 3-day trial, like I told you in the last video, which is the test net. You should go check that video out just to see what's up. They have a Telegram group, YouTube trading channel, and like I said in the testing, that's kind of how I got hip to this. I seen the bot trading on there. They have it live trading, and then they have a Twitter as well. So if you need to tweet at them, hit them up. Kind of breaks down everything on here, the bot. And then here's the subscription plans: 1 month, 3, 6, and a lifetime. Okay, and if there is a little dip, which is bound to happen in BTC, it might be a good time to snag one of these up. You know, depending on your holdings. So, and then you hit the guide and it will show you step by step, which I explained in the last video, step by step, how to install, actually how to start your Deribot account, and then how to transfer your API keys and all that kind of stuff over to the bot and get it running. Okay, signing up and all that. So that's what I wanted to touch on. I kind of like the bot. I like how it's staggering the orders. Every time I've come in here, I've seen it. It's constantly working and churning, and I've seen this number fluctuate up, and I've seen it fluctuate down, all the way down to 8, 9, I believe, was the lowest it went down. But other than that, it's always been up. I actually had it at 9.9, my balance this morning. I wanted to do it, but I had some people over, so I wasn't able to do the video and get it out to you guys. But that being said, I kind of like what's going on here. If you dig it, you know the routine. The links are down below. Check it out. See if you like it or not. If you like so far, if you want to wait it out, play it safe. Watch what happens to me. If I get wrecked, I get wrecked, right? Check it out. See what happens with me. Let me close this up, but let me just tell you, touch on this really quick, okay? BitChute is where the majority of my views come from and where I concentrate most of my time. YouTube is a dying entity. If you don't know, watch this video and you will. I made this video almost 2 months ago, and everything in there that I'm talking about is coming to fruition as we speak. Even more things are happening that I did not see coming or did not read about earlier. And it's a good thing to diversify yourself. Get into other platforms, into other social media platforms, even if you're not using them for yourself. Just at least to have a different perspective on life. Diversify, just like investments. You should be doing that regardless of what you do in your life. You should always be spreading yourself out a little bit. Not too thin, but spread yourself out a little bit. Mines is another great platform I like, which runs on blockchain, which we love, right? PocketNet is another one, which I love. I love PocketNet because it runs on the blockchain. It's brand new. There's only like a little over 10,000 people on this thing. They're a lot of them are cryptocurrency minded. They're really in tune with what's going on in the world. It's not a bunch of look at me here. I'm going to chart something and show you how great the price is going to be type person, because there's 1,000,001 people like that in YouTube. Okay. They're everywhere, and I wanted to do something different, and that's what I started it for. Was I got burned out on watching the same content from 30, 40 different YouTubers every single day. They're all talking about the same thing in their little echo chamber. And I wanted to go into something different, and kind of, it helped me expand my thinking as well, because I went around and I started looking up more stuff, and trying to work some different angles on crypto, and I want to present them to you guys. I'm just getting started, and I have a lot of things and a lot of ideas in the works, and hopefully you stick around with me and check it out with me. Okay, I have a lot of different thoughts on where I think crypto is going, where it came from, who's behind the curtain, all that kind of stuff, and I'd like to share it with you guys if you allow me the opportunity. If you'd share anything that you do with me, that would be great. I don't care if anybody subscribes or likes or does all that. Just share the content with somebody, even if it's just to point a finger and laugh. I don't care, as long as it's getting out there and somebody else is seeing it, and maybe I can plant a couple seeds, and they can do the same thing to me. Maybe we can get out, we can bounce some ideas off each other, right? I'm on Gab as well, so come and check me out. That's the end of the video. That is Deribot as I see it. I'm going to do another video in 1 week's time. I actually did one at 7 days, and the processor on my computer wasn't running very good. The video came back very pixelated. You couldn't see any of these balances here, and I'm here talking about them, showing them, highlighting them for you, and there was no way to see them, so I had to redo the video. But needless to say, here it is. Here she is in all her glory. Check her out. Even if you don't want to use it, at least maybe it gave you a little bit more knowledge on how bots work, and I will be going into some more bots because I absolutely love bots, and I have lots of them running, and this was just a new one that I was going to dip my toe into that I knew no one was talking about, and I wanted to just show it to everybody. That's about it. Thank you. Give me a share if you can. That's all I ask for. Thanks. Have a good night.